Greetings everybody, this is GrizzlyBear92 here, and welcome to my very first episode of Contrast. Now this is a indie game, released back in November of 2013, and this is it's a puzzle platforming game, but it's a puzzle hang on a minute, I'm sorry, like the music's a bit loud. Awesome music by the way though. Really sets such a great mood, especially for this game and its art style and its appearance and such. But yes, as I was saying, this is a puzzle platforming game, but it's with a twist. And once we jump into the game, you will see what I mean. Yeah, I didn't notice that this happened, but you will lose your progress and all acquired collectibles. Well, shit. Since I finished the game before already and I collected everything, but it doesn't matter. Let's go right in. Who is this mysterious woman standing alone in the room, I wonder? Well, hopefully we will find out. This game is gorgeous. If you can, I mean, just even if you just look outside the window, you can see like just it looks so good. Nightlife, and it's very sort of very jazz sort of feel to it, as you can see. Even the way the characters dress, and just the whole appearance of the room and everything, with all the light bulbs streaming across it. This game is a really gorgeous game. I love the art style of this game and just the whole feel of it with the music. And I'm just gonna raise the music a tiny bit more. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear that. I hope you can. But let's carry on with the story.
It's time for bed, Dee Dee. Go hop in bed. I'll be right in to tuck you in.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Good night, Daddy.
Aww.
What are you doing here?
Visiting.
My mommy's coming. You better hide, or she's gonna catch you.
Okay, sweetie. Night-night. What are you looking at?
I don't think she can see you.
Oh, well, I can't see her either. Well, I
Now
see.
promise me you'll be a good girl while I'm out singing.
I promise.
No sneaking out this time. I'll get in trouble.
I promise.
That's my good girl.
Mommy, is Daddy ever coming back?
I don't know, honey. Maybe someday when he's ready. But don't you worry. Mommy always comes back. I'll be home before you even wake up. Get some nice sleep.
That was weird.
Okay, she's gone. She's gonna sing at the Ghost Note tonight. It's the most beautiful cabaret. Come on, we'll miss her show.
Alright, now, yes, as I'm sure you all noticed, Dee Dee was a real-life 3D person, and her mother was not. She was just a shadow on the wall, and that's really kind of the main aspect of this game, is why it's called Contrast. Of course, it's contrast between, well, 3D people, like Dee Dee and myself, and the 2D shadow people, which is also exactly how the puzzle platforming works in this game.
Oh no, somebody moved the ash cart.
As you're about to see.
Look! I know. You could go down there and move the ash cart, and I could jump down. I'll play here, so you can go over there and be a shadow person.
Yep. And here we go. This is awesome. I really love the idea of being able to switch through different planes, you know, through two different dimensions essentially. You know, the shadow form and the shadow world and the real world, and I think it's such a unique aspect of this game that not many other platforming games do, and it's really it's such a great highlight.
I wish I could do that. Could you teach me how to do that?
No, I don't want to. It's mine.
Okay, now move the ash cart to where I can jump into it.
This game does hold your hand a little bit, as you can see. It tells you exactly, it tells you always interact with everything, and it does show you especially with Dee Dee explaining every single detail. It can get a tiny bit tedious, but bear with it because it's such a great game, and
I wonder who moved it.
I do love the story to it as well.
Do you think it was Mommy? She got really mad at me the last time I snuck out. Where did you go for so long? I haven't seen you in 3 weeks. I really wish you had been at my birthday.
Oh, I'm
Daddy
sorry.
missed my birthday.
I'm sorry, Dee Dee. I promise I'll be there next time.
Now we go this way. Follow me.
Yeah, a lot of cutscenes early on, of course.
Oh, I think you're too big.
Set up the story and such. But
I think that goes all the way through to the other street.
you can always skip them if
If
you
I
do
move
get
this
bored of
cart,
it.
you could walk up its shadow. Couldn't
so-
you?
Oh, good job, Dee Dee. But yes, as I was saying, you can skip through the cutscenes if you do find them tedious, because there are quite a lot of cutscenes, especially in this beginning part, of course, just to set up the story and such. But you just skip it if you just want to get jumping right into the
Come on, we're gonna
gameplay
be
and
late for the
such.
show.
Don't worry, don't worry about it.
See you at the ghost now.
See you there, Dee Dee. What is this? Ah, 1 of 10 luminaries collected. Yeah, these will be important. I won't tell you exactly what they're for, but you will need to collect multiple of them throughout each of the levels for particular reasons. But let's Act 1, Invisible Friend. Meet Dee Dee at the ghost note, yes. And it's actually a puzzle here to get that luminary up there. I'll show you just as an example, you know, of the different types, because we'll jump right into it. But you just jump up, run up the wheel, and this is great, the fact that you go along multiple surfaces like this. Like, we started here, and then we go along this wall, and going along this wall, and the camera shifts with it, and up the bicycle. Yeah, other shadows do block you, so everything is an obstacle in this game, essentially, as long as it has a shadow. But yeah, that's how we collect this luminary, so there we go. Now, of course, various collectibles, as you can see. This is third collectible I've already gotten. Oh, that was a bit worrying, that freezing there. This is the second time I have tried to record this game, actually. The first time I tried, when I got to another area of the game, it did freeze, and I was so worried that my computer was just going to just destroy itself. But I just had to restart my whole PC, essentially. So I will be stopping this game, well, at least this episode, right before where it happened. So that way, at least there's an episode for me to show you. So, but yeah, let's just carry on with the story at the moment. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again or too often, because
They haven't started the show.
that would just be really
You missed the
frustrating.
dancers.
And I really want you guys to see this game.
Beautiful.
It's a fantastic game. I really do love it.
I want to be a dancer when I grow up.
Kind of underrated.
Or an acrobat, like you.
I don't know a lot of people who know about this
Did
game,
you always
actually.
want to be an
So
acrobat?
yes, I did want Dee Dee.
You're so good.
Thanks.
You should be in the circus.
I was. Where do you think I
Too
was
bad
for
nobody
3
can
weeks?
see you.
Well,
Come on, let's go in.
that sucks. Alright, let's just carry on.
Want to put on some lights?
Oh,
I promise you'll like the view.
really? Do you think so? Alright, let's turn on the spotlights. They're over here, I remember. Oh, what the? Did that really stop me? Oh, that was a little bit.
Come on, sugar. Help a girl out here.
Alright, hang on.
We can't play in the dark.
This is the right control stick. Aim at the band. Oh. That's such a cool detail. You know, you have to aim it and then they appear. And it's only when they appear do you actually start hear them playing, and the sound gets introduced, which I think is really great detail to pay attention to. Yeah, so you wouldn't hear him until you just start moving him more. I think that's such great detail to this game, and this is one of the reasons why I love it. Just the whole feel of it, and you know, the idea that once you start interacting with certain things, then you start noticing things more. But
Hey, one's on the fritz.
oh,
Hey, Sparky, could you do something about that one too?
sure.
It's really messing with our
My name's not
rhythm.
Sparky though, but that's just, I forgot what the character's name is actually, because this game doesn't actually tell you. It tells you what you, when you start looking it up on Steam and such. I forget, but let's just carry on. Yeah, even the people obstacles in this game. Just climbed up him. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate the assistance. I think there's a collectible here. I don't think I'll be collecting all of them. I will be, if I see them, I will collect them and such. Yes. And if you notice that it said something about luminaries, and this is why you will need them. You will need them to power up, but they basically act as a light source for particular objects and stuff. So you will need them. You will need to collect multiple of them throughout each level to basically advance the game and such. They are important, so pay attention if you do see one. Oh.
And I knew right away that you would want me. I just never thought you'd harm me. You held me closely, but now I
Beautiful.
know you love me
Nice job.
mostly. Sorry, Joe. You ain't a lover, you're a house on fire. I'm burning so. You hear that siren coming, baby? I gotta go. You're in my past, Joe. I had my fill. It couldn't last, Joe. Baby, I got bills. There's no one happy in a house on fire. Why do I still hear those sirens going, baby? I get a chill, I get a thrill, babe, and I wanna run back, but I know I gotta stay still.
Oh, poor guy. Shoving him away like
Charlie,
that.
would ya?
Oh. We're not happy. Running off the stage like that. Terrible. But eavesdrop on Cat. Yeah, that's Cat. That was Dee Dee's mother down there. But I'm sorry I was so quiet in that cutscene. I was just enjoying the performance.
That's Daddy.
What are you doing here?
You're singing good tonight, Ken.
Don't smooth talk me, Johnny. We had an agreement.
Is that what you call it? I never wanted to leave. You kicked me out.
You want money from me, Johnny? Cause I'm ducking the landlord.
I don't need a handout, babe. Look at this suit.
You work in another one of your famous deals?
This one's big, Cat.
Oh, sure it is. Till it blows up like last time and the time before
Not
that.
this time, babe. I'm gonna make it all up to you.
I gotta get back on stage.
Then meet me after. I'm staying at the Excelsior.
You think you're just gonna jitterbug your way back into our lives with a lot of sweet talk?
It's gonna be better this time, babe. You're gonna see how much better it can be. Room 529, kiddo.
Where is he going? I need to talk to him.
Act 1 of all the gin joints. Let's follow Johnny, Dee Dee's dad, yeah. So it turns out he didn't just disappear, he was kicked out by Cat. So, the question is why? Well, clearly it's to do with money, because this is a very Mad Max feel to it, with always scheming and this such, and she was just fed up with it. But let's just carry on. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, it is an autosave feature, which is good at particular checkpoints.
He just went through the gate. I bet he's going to the bar. Mommy said Daddy left us, but that's not true, is it?
No.
She kicked him out.
Yep. I'm sorry, Dee Dee. Anyway,
It won't open. But you could break it open.
please,
You're pretty strong.
please. Right, yeah, now we can break. Yeah, we just dash.
Come on,
through
it's
it.
this way.
You can do it mid-air as well, which will be useful to just get around faster and such. Ah, but yes, another cutscene.
That's the amazing Vincenzo.
Oh,
He's a world-famous illusionist.
well, he's
What's Daddy doing?
he is amazing after all. You know, it's his first name, amazing, and his surname is actually Vincenzo. Real facts. Anyway, this is going to be another cutscene.
Come on, Vincenzo. It's just some film footage of your act. Why can't you let me borrow it just overnight?
Because it is my new act and it's top secret, which is why my agent has it safely locked in his office upstairs.
I just want to show it to my investors. They want to get to know you better.
Mr. Fenris, I have performed my illusion act for the King of England and the Emperor of Japan. There are untouchables in India who tell stories of the amazing Vincenzo.
So big-headed.
If your investors don't know me, they're not in show business.
You think I can't pay you? Look at this suit. I'm staying at the Excelsior
Yes,
Hotel.
very
I've
dark.
asked around about you, Mr. Fenris.
Oh.
People tell me not to trust you.
And I've asked around about you, Mr. Amazing. You're not as flush as you look.
Oh.
You've got a few debts. Which is why I think you'll
The
perform
band.
at the opening night of my circus.
You dare accuse me of...
Look, I made a beautiful poster. Now I just need to borrow your film reel.
Until I see some earnest money from you, I'm damned if I will lend you the time of day.
All right. I'll get you a check.
Cash.
Cash, don't worry. I'll call you tomorrow.
It's been such a pleasure meeting with you. Thanks for the drink.
Yes, find the film reel in the jazz bar. So yeah, as you could tell by from the story that Johnny needs a film reel of the amazing Vincenzo's act for his circus in order to attract more people to make money, basically. And so we need to find it. And this is another aspect of the game when we enter, we can actually move and control the light source ourselves. And this is in order to create platforms and such, which this is great because a lot of games don't actually do. Most of the platforms are there, and you just need to basically maneuver yourself around them. But this time, you need to actually almost create the platform yourself, which I think is great. It's such a great detail, particularly in a puzzle platform game where there's just so many of them. It's hard to come up with basically a new variety, so to speak. And well, this game certainly does that, in my opinion. I do think it's great. Right, we need to go around outside. It's this way. Here we go. Oh, what the hell was that? You're freaking out at me already. I forgot your name. I don't know what we should even call you. I'll think of something. Now, last time I did this, I dashed across with B. You're not supposed to do that. You just shift into here. But yeah, last time I ended up. I'll show you what I did. Because I'm insane, and I think I'm amazing at this game. I did that.
Daddy's gonna get into trouble without that movie reel.
Right.
We have to get it for him.
Relax. I'm sorting it. But yeah, I dashed across like that last time because I'm just absolute lunatic. And I made it as well. I didn't fall off like I did this time. I somehow made it, but you're just supposed to walk across, really. Don't be fooled by thinking, oh, just 3D, you know, we gotta get across somehow. No, you have to look on the walls, and for any light sources and anything, you have to really pay attention to almost, I suppose, the background and such, because it's half of the platforming right there. So it will be necessary. Bring the film reel to the cinema. Right. Let's do that. It's downstairs, I believe. We just leave, actually. If I remember correctly, yeah.
Thank goodness.
This way.
Now we have to get the movie to him. I think he's going to the cinema to meet his friends.
Cinema.
Mr. Fenris, I have performed for the King of the Universe.
Yes.
There are monkeys who know about the amazing Vincenzo.
Ha ha ha.
If your investors haven't heard about me, they're stupid.
Excellent impression, DD.
Oh no, there's no way to get across.
10 out of 10.
I know. If we could get the spotlight working, then I could track you with it. But it's out of power. We need some luminaires. Do you have any?
Yes, this is why they are important. And as you can see based on the light bulbs there, I just need 3 of them and I have 4. But before we do that, there is something over here. There is I'll just show you. I'm not going to be doing this for every single luminary and such. I think just for this, because this is the first area, the first episode, I do want to make sure you're interested. Oh! This is on a time limit, by the way, when she finishes singing, but quickly! Sorry, excuse me, thank you. Oh, on your bum. I need to go along your... I didn't make it. Uh-oh. There we go. Thanks, Cat. That is Cat, by the way, somehow. She just became huge. Oh, I'm flying. Oh. My shadow is flying. This is strange. But yes, as you can see, that was on a time limit. But yeah, there are stuff like this or in other levels and such. You do have to pay attention to just glowing objects like that. But let's just carry on. Yeah, as you can see, dashing just it gets you around quicker, which is useful. 2, 3 of them. Excellent. Thank you, Dee Dee. Oh. Teleport! No! I always do it. Oh, there's actually an achievement if you fall off at this bit. So, funny enough, because if you look down there, it's all stars and everything. Yes, it's called stars or something. But oh, it was dangerous. Right. Catherine Knight. I never noticed this poster actually. Catherine Knight premiere at the that must be her mother. Amazing Vincenzo, the Great Magician. Yes. Let's carry on with the story.
It's too far. Can you help me, please?
Alright, Dee Dee. Oh, yeah, that is just evil. You don't even see that when you're dashing. The momentum carries you forward. So it's hard to quite tell, but nobody cares that we basically just destroyed this sign.
Thank goodness, it was such a big jump.
Yes. But, there is a collectible here. I do believe that there is a luminaire in here. I forget how to get it. It's something to do with the umbrellas. I know that much. Because yeah, you can interact with them. They're glowing, so you can close them, and I think you have to. I'm not quite sure how to do this. I don't know if I'm really gonna. I think this is what you do. You wait for it to pop up. You have to take out the second umbrella, I think. Let me just see if that's what you have to do. I know I'm wasting time, I do apologise. Oh, you can't just do that actually. Get across, yeah, that's how you do it. You close them to basically free up the passage. Oh, well. Oh, it was the umbrella again. But I am going to leave it here because when I entered the cinema, when things started going wrong with the episode. So I will leave it here outside the cinema. Thank you for joining me in this episode. If you like it, then give a thumbs up or subscribe. It would be very grateful. Leave me comments and the such. Be most helpful to me. Thumbs down if you don't like it, and tell me why as well. I would appreciate that just to help me get along. But thank you for joining me in the first episode of Contrast, and hopefully the second one is in fine working order, but we shall see. See you on the next one.